Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the first annual LeJeunebug Awards. We're not calling them the Buggies. I'm not trying to call them the Buggies. But I don't have anything better. Freddy, good morning. First, hell yeah, you roll. Coelacanth, what's going on? You're an entire kiosk of beans. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, some of the New Year's stuff ran a little long. I've been racing around, so I'm very sorry to be late. But welcome to the Buggies. Got nothing better. I got nothing better. I made a little clip show to start off with while people are getting here. And then, hey, Silent Shuffle, I'm so sorry to be late. I'm going to play that. And I'm not going to lie, in the background, I'm going to be finishing a couple things. So play that, and then we'll do the awards. Ah, jeez. So I'm going to go bye-bye for a second. Like, I'm going to disappear. I'm just going to play the clip show. So, see y'all after that.
Welcome to Mr. Meat's Steakhouse. Hey, I see you brought your own meat. You can grill it up right here on my good old grill. Takes a lot of doing to cook all that meat, mind you. I'll make sure you're well done, too. What you waiting for? Get you and your meat up on the neck, you hear?
What? What?
What poison? I don't know anything.
Whoa. Okay, if you're trying to proclaim your innocence, maybe don't lead with that. I didn't ask about any poison. What? Murder? I don't know. Huh? Poison? I don't know anything about that. Oh, nice to meet you as well. Yes, no, I'm a doctor with nothing to hide.
I don't know anything.
That's how I start all conversations? Yes. Me as well. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm LeJeunebug, a perfectly innocent man. I've never done anything wrong. I've never been convicted. Never been convicted. Cannonball.
Okay.
Come on, how do you choose anything
What's this?
other
A
than that?
female in need? Fear not, fragile thing, for Hurricane Jake is here.
Gotta do a cannonball. That was a cannonball? Wait. That was piss poor. What? You didn't even bring those knees up. What the hell was that? Hurricane Jake? Not even tropical storm. Just your typical Italian pasta and pizza vending machine with hot dogs, hamburgers, and colas. What are we doing here? You're friendly. Aw. No, wait. It's my first dog. How do you do this petting thing? Oh, jeez. Well, that was wholly unsatisfying. Aline Sedrak, 27 years old, ethnology professor at the Boston University, characteristic father unknown. Is that a... Sorry. Just, is that an... that's... That's awful. Her personality? She doesn't know her dad. Okay. I'll look at that too. I'm curious. That's the face you make when you finish the fart, but it wasn't a fart. Yours was better. Yours was so much better. Okay. Wells MVP. Unless someone else has got something to top that. That's good. Not the cool guy you think you are. Also, the fact that if you are wearing a shirt that says cool guy on it, even ironically at this point, I don't know. Am I the only one getting a kick about how she interacts with these doors? Just give him a little diddle there. Okay. Moving on. I think we're gonna start with you. That's suspicious. Yep.
Yeah! Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
New favorite character. We grow up? We'll be married? Malice, you will become a brave warrior and protect me? Yes, whatever happens, I'll protect you. Is that so? Well, I'll think about it. No, you must promise now. Say you will be my bride. Oh, all right. Yeah, when you grow up, I will be your bride. Is that all right? Yes, very good. Now we have a binding contract. What? What did you just say? Oh, nothing. You know, I was doing a bit there, but actually, I think that is sort of hinted at. There's a subtext there. This is suspect. Wow. Okay. Oh, like that's a little dingus they got hanging down there, right? Between the legs. That's an extraterrestrial protuberance. Like why is that pixel there? Why is that there? I can keep levitating. Okay. Fuck me. You can't make me laugh like that. I'm not too far removed from the coronavirus yet. For the merging. Was that a piece of That was a piece of the phone, right? I got some phone. Now I just need the home. Got it. I like those kinds of shows. I just don't want to live those kinds of shows. So yeah, that's my answer. Give me a slice of life. Just a nice, quaint, nothing. Whoa, yeah, weird. Look at this Chris Angel up here. Fuck me. Okay. Yep. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What if we showed him a picture of Gibson? Or some sunscreen? They could use it, right? They're showing a lot of skin. Nah, never seen him. That's a pretty funny response. I don't know that man. Be thankful you guys are hot, because not a lot going on upstairs. Ooh, slime time for the finish? Perfect. Hey, babe.
Oh, Jen. My beautiful girl.
Send me to Uniqua, Tommy. I'm ready.
I can't. I've got to save you.
You can't save me, Tommy. You can only let me go. Please, Tommy. Let me go.
You gotta shoot her? I can't do it. Is that what you gotta do? Hold on. Let me get some ammo first.
The only way to kill a demon is with your bare hands.
The heat builds character. It builds it, and then the heat is a real George R.R. Martin, right? It establishes a lot of great characters, and then kills them.
Kraken.
Kraken? What the hell? Get out of here. Okay. It seems like they're both acceptable variants, officially, according to Oxford. So keep cracking on that Kraken. Well, in the original Scandinavian, hey, 13th Horseman, I go whacking that. I don't know why that's getting me. Sorry, the phrase I don't know what's doing it. Whacking the Kraken is setting me off. That's another term for masturbation, right? Or it's gonna be now. Oh God, yes, you're with me. So I think something export. I don't know. I can't make out the articles. I guess I gotta look at the other stuff. I'm trying to read the articles. Do you want to buy an item? Kind of. What is this? What is that? That's a salad? What am I looking at? Mammalian protuberances, yes. Better name for a magazine. Bloody Mary's drugstore, that's it. You gotta say it 3 times to conjure up the help at the register to check out. That's weed, ashes, and bales. You're fucking kidding me. Nut? In a game about mechs with giant dongs, there's so many choices. There's so many choices they made with this lore. Oh my God. All right, nut. We're conducting weapons research on the Jupiter colony of Antilia. This colony, located within the orbit of the Jovian moon Europa, was originally established as a mining outpost to harvest the resources of Jupiter and its moons. Here from the watchful eye of Earth. Fuck me. Bahram and Nut developed two. It feels like that could be like a Jupiter-based, like, I don't know, early morning, like AM radio, like talk radio. Like, you're on the air with Bahram and Nut. Boing, 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 auga. The Mona Lisa is here. We nabbed the Mona Lisa, I guess, from Mishima's place. Just took that home, huh? I mean, if we were just gonna walk off with one, sure. Took it home, kept it in a room with an open door, no climate control. The end. Huh. Raining outside. Yep. As Da Vinci intended. So that's that. What? The real Mona Lisa. What do we got? Are you kidding? I sent you out with 10,000. 10,000 yen. Not yen, because what is the currency called here in this era? I can't remember. Anyway, 10,000. Ichiman. You're showing up empty-handed. You think you're going to get by because you're cute, and you are. You're getting away with it. You got away with it. But you're supposed to be bringing me back stuff. Toy hunter. Oh, definitely you, yeah. Yeah? Cool. What? Sexy doll. What? Isn't this a children's store? What the fuck? It's all baseballs and skateboards and video games, and then you just get here and you turn a corner and it still looks alright. If you look to the left, you just, yeah, play with Cork or Potodon, and then holy shit. Holy shit. My God. Alright. Well. Come on. Come on. It is turned around. Oh, okay. I did flip it, but thankfully I didn't need to move. I just needed to tap the trigger. You can start it after? Oh, I was on it right away. I am to please. Job well done. That is the best that has ever gone on any foot redeem. I should probably not call it foot redeem. That sounds real naughty. Or maybe just keep calling it that. That was fun. Thank you for that. Alright, what are we doing next?
Sorry, all full tonight.
Don't need a room, but maybe you can help me find a member of the group Silhouette. Her name's Nicolette Duclair.
No, I know nothing about that. Leave me alone.
Oh, finally he's off the door. Oh. Boso. 2? Huh? I don't remember ever noticing this before. Get the fuck out of here. Charcuterie board. Do you have that in an aluminum? A charcuterie board? I'm having a party for the holidays. I need a charcuterie board. My family loves charcuterie. Absolutely. What are you doing up here? You're just being cute. That's what you're doing up here. Did we just drop that cat off the roof? Oh shit, he's just on that thunder. She's mine. Not for long. Oh, my athletics are pretty high. Maybe I'm gonna kick his ass, right? Did he run off? Uh-oh. What do you... Sensei onegaishimasu. Oh, he's calling in a... Is he summoning in something? What a little shit. What do we got? Ifrit? No, actually, actual... Oh my god. It's the darkness.
Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective.
Man. MVP goes to Equira. Casey close.
I'm floating! Yahoo!
We did it!
Oh boy, this is great! Can I give you a ride somewhere? Come on, hop in!
We got the boat. He'll float too. They all float.
Let's go sailing.
Well, technically we can't do that since I'm not a sailboat.
All right,
I know what you mean.
You
but
float
technically
5
you
seconds, all of a
should
sudden
say,
you're the most
"Let's go
pedantic
floating,"
character
or
in the
something
game.
like that.
Sure.
Oh, the damn. Yeah. This one, right? Yeah. Actually, bye. Most of them actually work pretty well. Not that one. Come on back, please. Come on, please. I'll give you a boost up out of hell. Come on back. She's not in hell. She's in heaven. Oh man. Yeah. As usual, all the gestures are very good. Oh, we don't want to hurt Chunk. I'm going up. No. You can leave. Please leave.
If you won't go, then I've got no choice.
You choose to die? No. Come on. I'm going for the elevators. I'm not gonna... Oh my god. Can I do it? Wait. Get in there. Is it not working? No, we don't want to do this. We don't want to do this. Oh my god. Chunk. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck me. Just a single punch. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. I don't know what I expected. Are you kidding? We're having a moment here. Smoky bacon? Get the fuck out of here. All right, let's undercut the emotional moment we just set up for everybody. Sure. Hey, achievement. Yay. What the hell? Gamer score, though. Right. Yeah, exactly. Who even cares? Yeah, Pixie, whatever. I'm just trying to get the sweet, sweet achievement. What do you think about his methods? Are these effective? Are you more or less inclined to buy vegetables from this grocer? Become... Oh, fuck. Bullseye. I guess they're closed. I love how he was just to the very end, though. He's trying to bring in the business with his little claps to the very end. Oh my god! Are you kidding? No. 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 I think I can get him. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa! Whoops. Famous last words. Oops. There we go. Oh, you were trying to tell me. I think A drops him. I feel like I was... Now what? Oh, what do we do now? You're kidding. Oh no. Oh my god. You're kidding me. It seems like a good place for mines, but I don't see any. What? I don't think I'm controlling anything. I'm dead. Well, that, oh no. That didn't go great. Now did it? Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. This is why I remember this level very well. Oh, maybe I can knife this one. Can I knife this one? Fucking Christ. It's not a knife. It's not a knife. Wonderful. Calm your anger? No? Looking away? You're scared. Ah, fuck me. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I found sweets. He didn't take them. They didn't take... Stop it. Let me get my drum. God damn it. This... Hey, Horseman, what's going on? I missed the didgeridoos already. That is the worst sound I've ever heard in a video game, I think. It doesn't help that it's along with me. I can't do anything. I just get stun locked and interrupted. I can't pull out my menu. I can't move. I'm just fucked. Jesus Christ. That's the... I think that's one of the funniest coincidences. Having that sound drop. Oh, that got me. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Oh, you rule. Thank you, thank you. Every time you mention ads, another person gets a sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Frederick. And I very much appreciate that wonderful convergence of events. Oh, man. But then have me beholden to the 14-second timer that you started on the front end of the cutscenes. It's crazy. Can you fly up? I'm waiting for him to, like, I'm thinking, like, maybe it's going to let me pick him up in a second and we're going to fly up there together. But obviously he's not done with his morning stroll. So let's let him get where he's going. Let's see what, you know. But yeah, something did open up in that little cutscene. I was so overwhelmed with rage that I wasn't... Goodbye. Okay. You're going out that way? You are going... Am I going out this way? I'm not. Superman doesn't use doors. Help, I'm being attacked by what and where? What? I can't get in there. You're kidding. What if I just got the fuck out of here in time? Superman wins. Just in time. Oh, press that star button. Oh, oh my god. Fuck me. Alright. Launched you. That's so much fun. Oh man, this thing rules. The double tap. Get fucked. Okay. Jesus. What? Oh, my heart. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for that scream. That is my soul coming out through goat. That came from the heart. Fuck me with this flame sword shit. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Ah, good.
Oh. Holy. Block and poke does make it God Gamer. Horseman, when you're right, you're right. Good God, that's all you gotta do. Don't.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
It's fine. You just bring up the shield and give a little poke. It's so easy. Just do that. Y'all try to tell me for like an hour and a half. Well, I finally listened. Now imagine if you were still trying to rot him and using katanas. I would have rolled credits 45 minutes ago, right? But your way worked. Thank you for all the tips. That was something. William Burkent? William Burkent. What is this?
What's this? Part of the infernal machine.
Hey, that's the name of the game. We got part of the infernal machine? What does that do? Urgon's part? Urgon's part. Can I... Is that what we're using to fight this thing? Whoa! More like you're gone's part. Okay, that's not how you use it then, huh? Oh shit.
Trapped.
Get down!
You know what she should have said instead was get lolly lule low, get low. Batten down the hatches? No, bat on down the fasces. Oh. What's going on here? We're cooking. And you're on the menu. I got a hankering for fast food.
That little guy packed a punch.
أنا آسفة أنا ضعت ما كانش قصدي.
Mit Eindringlingen machen wir kurzen Prozess.
Looks like he's gonna Nazi after that.
Thank you.
Third time I've made that joke.
I better get back to the tent. Make sure Gina got back safely.
How do you know Gina's sister?
Your organs are now without a home. That was couldn't have asked for a better moment to have someone drop that for the first time. Thank you. That's just going to validate me in all kinds of jokes that are not deserving of it.
What? What's going on?
Done, I guess. I wasn't even sure if there was a Die Hard game. Oh, yeah. So there's the. Like I said, I never played it. Actually, that
Gotcha. Scared you.
It finally happened.
Scared you.
I finally got spooked by the brule. Welcome, Son Buddy. Well done. Achievement unlocked. Got me a little bit. I never thought that would happen. Yeah, you better run if you dress like that. I'm not a fan of nurses at the moment. That was a look. Okay.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Do you know of a place where sailors hang out?
Jesus Christ. I thought for a brief moment, I didn't even register what the sound effect was. Just like, oh, he got me. I am popped out too far. Get him. Nice. He's bouncing back, and then he's like, yeah, getting the shots off. Let's do it. That was some magical timing. I think your lap dance was denied. I'd say so. Got that sack all right. In that context, finding the sack means, yeah. All right. The battle door is a rudimentary badminton racket. So we found the shuttlecock here, didn't we? Shuttlecocked. Sack. Sacked the sacked. Desacked. Are you? Bye-bye. No goodies, man. No one's dropping any booze. What's wrong, baby?
See how much good he's done? He helps children. Orphans, supposedly.
We can't know for certain. I mean, maybe he really did help them.
Oh, sure. He helped them all sign up for the first body subscriptions that they never afford. Clever girl.
Good timing. Sorry, the more I think about that one, the better it gets. Well done. Well done. Let's give this a sniff. Oh man. So this is what he's thinking to himself, like, oh, so this is what she meant.
I don't see so good, so I missed.
Are you alright?
Wow. Found a new context for that one.
I've got one good eye and can still fire a gun.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
Oh, that's different.
Late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost.
Oh no. This new voice track. Now there's farts in it.
See?
Every character's wrong. Hell yeah. Mr. Red, thank you so much. I'm in Restless Streams. I see that plays LeJeunebug stream. So much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription. You roll. Okay. Classic bit. It's my catchphrase. It's a Marlboro. As in Final Fantasy. Not the cigarette. Although, those also kill you. Jesus Christ. Alright. I didn't see it go down like this, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. That escalated quickly. This is what happens when you deify something. They shouldn't.
Good.
Yeah?
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
If only the fire got cold. If only we could run back to the...
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope!
Switch below?
Sorry, Jill.
Does that work?
I didn't know that was going to
close.
happen.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're
The
getting
master of unlocking.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Oh, all right. We'll be back for the past number. Back to...
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Oh, man. Who are you? Who? Do I know you? Oh, no. Don't valid.
Goodbye. Snake.
And some broth potatoes. Baby, you got a stew.
But I couldn't save her.
I was just about to say, like, I've gotten very quiet. I know I've fallen behind in chat, but this is like one of the best villain deaths in any game ever for me.
I don't have any more tears.
This scene gets me every time. And then you gotta go and drop that shit on top of it. So okay, now I can interact with this. Good start. Okay, let's listen to that again. Okay, got it. Masterfully done. Thank you for that. All right, if it's going to happen, it's probably going to happen now, right? I've been convinced that this bear is a threat. Ever since I first started, ever since the demo, I've had my eye on this bear. I haven't trusted you for a single second. I ain't about to start now. All right, you stay right there.
Brew!
Oh, jeez, that actually
Gotcha. Scared you. Scared you.
Brule got me. Oh my god. Hey, Mr. Red Eye, welcome. You did it. It's because you got me looking at the bear and not on the Brule. Wow. Oh, you love to see it, right? Second, you started talking about that bear, I knew. The time was now. You called it. How you doing? Whoa. He just Sephiroth the Midgar Zolom. Hell yeah. Well done. Also, wait, the the pose he's doing, I'm glad we kind of lingered here, because it's kind of like a, oh, you fell into my trap. Oh no. The real Dr. Madnar is on the second floor, you idiot. I can't believe you fell for this Die Fox Hound. Oh sh. Ends up helping me?
Are
sure
those
will.
guys sailors?
Maybe.
I'm looking for sailors who work with Chinese ships.
What are you, some kind of TV detective or something?
Back off.
You little punk. You looking for some of this?
No.
You stupid! That's enough. You put on quite a show, boy.
I'm looking for info about a Chinese cartel.
I'll tell you.
What?
In return, you don't show your face here again.
Okay.
Look for a guy named Charlie.
かなと思いましたけど、数時間やったと。
That's not in the script.
That is such a perfect first usage of Gex. Oh, that's incredible. Hell yeah. And I just gnarly thunder that hit at the exact moment. It was very well timed. The return of the shitter, the franchise mascot.
Stop right there!
You are mastering that sound drop. Well done. Perfect. That might be your best one yet, and you've had some very good ones in the last few days.
Enough.
So that was what was in that thing. Just run. Where was gas? Arcade. There.
alive and talking, aren't you? Maybe you're the lucky one now.
Please, sister, leave me alone.
Studious ship.
Thank you for your teaching.
No. But I don't know. It's not red or anything. I feel like I can take it. Like, push it. Use your inhaler, nerd. You're just gonna suffocate the asthmatic? Fine. Oh no, that wasn't my inhaler. That was the baby fart bottler. That was the... Oh no. Yeah. You have a gift. Checkmate. Thank you all for indulging me. I had a lot of fun making that. It's been a year. And y'all are some very funny people. But yes, Frederick, of course I had to... Look, I had like a... I kind of like structured this with intention. So there's a lot of failures, a lot of falling into traps and stuff. And then you just have to... You have to throw... Gotta throw a couple successes on there, on the back end of that. I'm setting up the next bit. Give me like a minute or two. I'll be right back. And then we'll do the awards. All right. All right, 1 second.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
All right, thanks again for being so patient today. We're good to go. Oh yeah, I meant to pin a message. Today is I left him low for one final day. Final day. This is it. Of course. Of course, Horseman still has more. Pilgrims. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does look interesting. Oh, no wonder this is... I gotta bring this down. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted everyone to get theirs in because it's going to be high for probably a very long time. But we got a year's worth of games or more. All right, time for the awards. I saw you playing Metaphor earlier. Was that so you could get a clean infinite loop of this track? It's actually just, I'm playing it right now. I just got it in the background. Yeah. No, I wasn't dicking around. I actually was racing around trying to get this ready. If some of you were like, wait, he's an hour late, and he's playing Metaphor Refantasio. That's why. You redeemed too? Oh, did you? Yeah, I need to look carefully. You did? What are you redeeming? What's your request? Or TBA? Let me go ahead and add you all to the list. So actually, Silent Shelf, you had a TBA already, so Pilgrims and then still one more to be chosen later, right? I think. I have you down for Animal Well, Lost in Play, Pilgrims, and then a TBA. Yeah. Okay, you look at my backlog? Alright, well thank you for doing that. Let me just go ahead and get you down. Are you not on here? I guess you're not. Okay. Okay. Is that everything that just got redeemed? Was it just Silent Shelf and then... Oh wait, no, and then Horseman, right? Did Horseman do one too? Yeah, you did. Of course you did. I take it just another one in the... 6 TBAs. Okay. Oh, you did two. Two TBA? A TBA? You did say that, didn't you? Thank you. So you're trying to think of what 6-entry game series I can make you play through? 6 entries. Or 2 trilogies. 2 trilogies. Just redeem the last in a series. I will. Pick the final game in 6 different series. You're almost... I mean, you could almost have me start getting into Yakuza. I'd be out of excuses. Like, just a few more and just do the entire Yakuza series. No more waiting. Alright, I've dicked around enough. Thank you all for being so patient today. Here they are. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're going to start with the games. I actually decided to do 3 categories. because I do a lot of retro games. In fact, I played more retro games than anything else. The retro games, there's more. I think there were what, 32 in total. We're gonna find out here in a second, which is more than both like games that came out this year and then modern games combined. So we're gonna start with the game of the year for 2024, then games like modern games not released in 2024, and then finally retro game of the year. Since the intention is for this to be a retro channel, that's the final batch of awards. So, oh, y'all aren't getting this, are you? One second. I wonder if I just need to... Maybe that'll do it. It's still not updating. It's only pulling in the presenter view. Why is that? Not gonna lie, this is the first time I've used PowerPoint in like over a decade. Well, I guess it's not really PowerPoint that's the issue. I don't know why the I'm so sorry. It's my first award show. It's my first award show. Maybe I'll just do it that way. I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna try it a different way. I don't know why. Just not having it. How many years until part of the award shows ranking previous award shows? I think we're gonna have a clear loser. This looks terrible. But is it gonna work? Anyone good at PowerPoint? Janky is off to a rocking start. I can't seem to. It won't pick up the slideshow. It'll only pick up my presenter view. Why is that? Why? I don't know. Yeah, this is just Jankuary. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to look at a very janky presenter view of the. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, thank you. This is what I've done. I don't know why it's just not picking it up. Like, it just freezes on that first slide. I could try something here. One more. I think we're just gonna have to watch it like this. I'm sorry. We're gonna have a lot of Alright. So the troubleshooting award goes to the streamer for wasting everybody's time. It's an honor. Thank you all. I couldn't have done it without you. It's fine. Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Y'all are fine? Alright. I'm so sorry. But yeah, bummer. Convinced Microsoft Office products are made out of pure concentrated hatred towards functionality. I've never had an issue like this. It's just not picking it up. All right, LeJeunebug Awards and also Jankuary. Welcome. LeJankuary. The games. Just ignore all the, nonsense. We're going to start with 2024. Number 16, Silent Hill, The Short Message. It was short. It was free. I still didn't like it. It even had those things going for it. It just didn't work for me. The story, the scares, just I can't recommend it. Pools at number 15. It's alright. It's alright. Some cool, it's the first show. Issues are unavoidable. And Zigzag Zebra, thank you so much for coming. Welcome. Yeah, some cool spaces. I like the environments. It started off like with some interesting things happening. There was like that hand that slid away down into like the drain or something, but then just didn't really go anywhere after that. Number 14, Fear the Spotlight. Cool characters, cool mystery, cool setting. Just so puzzles, and I could have used a little bit more story around the characters to help. So it was a pretty good time. I'd recommend it for people who like the genre. And number 13, Nobody Wants to Die. Very cool. I love the setting. It was a beautiful game. Good music, good atmosphere. Fairly interesting story, but I just needed a little bit more. Like, more done with the mechanics. It kind of got a little tedious by the end of it. But there was something there. Number 12, Click Holding. Great atmosphere, interesting concept, definitely unsettling, and very effective at the things it set out to do. So, would recommend for those who are looking for that kind of thing. Number 11, Alone in the Dark. This is the remake that came out this year. I liked a lot about this. Great setting, good characters, good performances. The narrative went some surprising places. Didn't expect it to go where it did. But I was in. A couple good scares. It could have been scarier, and yeah, maybe combat could have used some improvement, but I really enjoyed it. Number 10, Mouthwashing. I'll never forget that game. We don't need to dwell on it. I'll never forget it. And probably any of you in here, you won't either, if you were in here for it. Very effective at scarring me forever. Number 9, Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. This was a blast. I had a lot of fun. Just perfectly like encapsulated the N64 platformer era. Bright, zany visuals, cool music. It was just a good time. That was very fun. I really enjoyed Yellow Taxi. I like the part where you're showing a PowerPoint. Even with all this nonsense. Well, thank you. Number 8, Thank Goodness You're Here. Hysterical. One of the funniest games I've ever played. I loved it. Such a good time. I can't wait to play some more. I think the only thing that I could see to possibly improve it, I was so excited to get like that brief platforming segment, like jumping up the rungs on like the ladder for like on the power line, or I think it was. I remember hopping up somewhere like I could just use a little bit more of this. I know it's not a platformer, but just maybe a little bit more jumping around or something in the environment would have helped. But I loved it. So fun. So funny. Number 7, Rise of the Ronin. The game I just couldn't let go. Returned to it many times throughout the year. And loved it. It was a great setting. Like on the macro level, the story was great. On the micro level, it just needed a little bit more. I needed to get a little more investment in a lot of the characters. It was easy to get lost in the shuffle of like all these political happenings. But the fact that I kept coming back to it and always had a great time, and looking through like the clips in the clip show, this game was well represented because it was so fun and very memorable. Great combat, great movement, beautiful, cool weapons. It's got like if you're looking for that sort of Ubisoft adjacent open world kind of thing with, I don't know, I expect a little bit more Souls DNA in it from what I was thinking, like coming in being a Team Ninja game, but not really so much of that in there, but just a touch. I think it was a great balance, a great combination of those, and would highly recommend. Number 6, wait, no, that's right. Okay, number 6 is Crow Country. Awesome game, loved it. The atmosphere, the story. I didn't expect to be so invested in the story, but I really was. It kept me guessing to the very end, and beyond the end, because I didn't quite figure it out, as I wanted to do. Highly recommended for those who like the genre. Number 5, Black Myth Wukong, one of the best games I played this year. If they just figured out the exploration and got rid of those invisible walls and put a little bit more into that, it would be a perfect game. The combat is some of the most satisfying, deep, varied combat I've ever played. The story was surprisingly impactful and affecting, despite it on its surface being somewhat, I don't even want to say generic, but just like familiar. Just all the little flourishes, like the cutscenes and animated scenes between chapters. You didn't see me play Black Myth? Yeah, I was playing that August until like the very beginning of September. Have you played it? Are you familiar? Incredible game. But yeah, this, like the lore and how all the information about enemies function as like mini fables, mini stories. It's one of your favorite Chinese myths. Me too. You own it, you're gonna have a blast. Amazing game. Yeah, I really just, the only thing that really didn't satisfy me was the exploration. And I hope they fix that in a sequel. But great game. Devs kind of suck. Y'all make a great product, but some of y'all have some very unfortunate opinions. But in spite of that, to look at the product that you put out, can't complain. Other than those invisible walls. Number 4, I almost didn't put this on there because every game on this list I have finished. I've rolled credits. This is the one anomaly. and who knows, it might even bump up in the rankings a little bit higher once I finally get there. I feel like I'm pretty close to the end. I'm on the 8th chapter, but I couldn't leave this game off. As much as it has worked for me on everything it's going for, I'm so in on the characters, the story, the world. I'm talking to every NPC and exhausting every bit of dialogue because I'm so curious. And it's one of those rare games where the sci-fi side of the story, and then on the human level, it's just 10 out of 10 on both metrics. Can't wait to play more of this. Can't wait to finish it. But I absolutely loved it. Number 3, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. One of my favorite games of the year. It's just such a good time. It's such a good time. You can add an addendum, show if the rank changes. Yeah, and maybe on that one, you won't be looking at what you're looking at right now. Maybe it'll actually be professional quality, but no promises. No promises. This game is just, it's the perfect balance the combat is great, the exploration is great, the levels are so well designed and so dense, such great verticality. The story was amazing. It's better than half of the Indiana Jones movies. The performances were great. It was funny. It was affecting. The characters were amazing. I was invested in everybody and everything that was happening. Had an amazing climax. Ridiculous. I loved this game. I loved this game. It was perfect. I prefer if each year the presentation gets slightly less polished. Okay. Next year you're going to just look at a Word document. These are all, like, I was ambitious. I was very ambitious. I was trying to get case art for all these, too. I gave up on that. I just ran out of time. But you can just imagine there was a much better show that you were going to be presented with. Number 2, Astrobot. Perfect game. This fills me with nothing but joy. I've loved every Astrobot game I've ever played, and this is just the best one yet. The best use of the PS5 controller and haptics. A celebration of PlayStation and gaming history, and just in its own right, even if you remove those things, just a wonderful, zany, high-paced, endlessly inventive platformer. And amazing music, adorable, beautiful to look at. It's perfect. Number 1, in this awards show, we allow DLC if the DLC has earned the right to be here, and this certainly has. The best game of all time got the best DLC of all time. Here it is. What else is there to be said? Perfect game. Made even better. Saw that coming. There was nothing else that could have been here. One of the most meaningful, fun, interesting, memorable experiences I've ever had in video games. For someone who values exploration above all else, it's the pinnacle. The environmental design, the art design, the satisfying combat, the just endless ways that you can replay this game in different ways. And totally, I mean, all of y'all have given me so many different ideas for playthroughs and like weapons to use, like ways to play the game. Astrobot is an insane achievement. Should be soulless marketing. Yeah, it should. And I could see people who want to like have that take on it, but I didn't feel that way to me at any point. But instead, it's a celebration of PlayStation games with nothing but soul. Yep, agreed. Agreed. And not even PlayStation, right? We had some franchises show up that have been on PlayStation, but just a celebration of the medium. And I loved it. Sometimes these things, if you just broke it down, like if you wrote out a description of what it is, it would seem very soulless. But you get the right people doing it, they keep the soul intact. So that is it for 2024 games. On to the modern era. So games that have fallen between this year and the retro games. I kind of did a retro game cutoff, like PS3, Xbox 360 generation. So anything in between there, we played a few of those this year. At the bottom, number 14 is Cat Quest. I don't like Cat Quest, and I even picked up multiple Cat Quest games because I thought I might just run through the series because it looked really fun and it might get better. But that first game killed any enthusiasm I had for doing the rest. I just did not enjoy what I saw or played. By the way, final 2024 calendar fact. One tree can filter up to 60 pounds of pollutants from the air each year. Amazing fact. And good to remember. Thank you for that. Did you pick up the calendar? I know you were debating on getting it or waiting till it was on sale. Number 13, The Quarry. This is a good time. Just a good spooky experience. I haven't really played any of those other games like Until Dawn or whatever, so it was my first one. A couple of the characters grew on me, and the mystery was mysterious. And the last leg of it was pretty good. Like once it finally got going, it was great. But man, there's just hours and hours of lead up. I think it could have been done much more effectively to get to the good stuff a lot faster. But pretty good time. Number 12, Enslaved: Odyssey to the West. Overall, I enjoyed it, but considering my love for the source material, I just felt like it could have been a lot more than it was. Narratively, it didn't really do it for me. I didn't think it resolved in a satisfying way or really utilized the characters. And I know it's a very loose adaptation, but still, if you're going to tie it to a pre-existing work, I think you need to do something more with that source material than this game did. Smoky Bacon also killed it for me. It did. That achievement alone ruined my enthusiasm for this experience. You think Until Dawn is better? I've heard that. I've heard nothing but good things about Until Dawn. And you also liked House of Ashes? Which one is that? It's coming tomorrow in the mail? Hell yeah. I can't wait for another year of Counterfacts. Right on. Number 11. Little Nightmares 2. I love Little Nightmares. I prefer the first one, which I guess spoiler alert, you're gonna see that in a second. But just more of the same. Great atmosphere, fun gameplay, cool little puzzles, and yeah, good time. Number 10 was The Beginner's Guide. Some great segments in this game. Overall, I feel very positive about the experience. I can see the argument where it's a little pretentious, but yeah, just as a interesting look from I know it's all artifice, but still, it's artifice created by a dev who's trying to impart part of the development experience on us as the player. And yeah, I thought that was very interesting. Number 9 is Scorn. I would definitely recommend this with qualifiers, but for those who are looking for just to enjoy H.R. Giger-inspired nasty phallic alien world environment and atmosphere, I loved it on that metric. The combat was frustrating, but I think it needed to be there. And I know there was intention behind making you very ineffective as a protagonist, but yeah, I don't know. Some of it kind of got a little tedious, kind of wore on me a little bit, but I still overall really enjoyed it. Number 8, Little Nightmares, the original. I have a lot of love for this game. It was fun revisiting it this year. Still just a great encapsulation of I don't know, it's it doesn't have the most inventive puzzles, it doesn't have the best platforming, it doesn't have the greatest story, but it's better than the sum of its parts, that original game. Just a very unique feeling. I know there are other games in that lane, but to me, I've always had a lot of love for Little Nightmares. I think it's great. Number 7, A Short Hike. House of Ashes is the Iraq War one. Oh, okay. Surprisingly sympathetic towards the Iraqis. That's the one. Okay, I know of this one, but I can't really keep the title straight because there was a bunch of games they put out in that Dark Pictures anthology. By the way, I have to go in about 10 minutes. Then I'll be back after a bit, over an hour if you're still here. All right, I'm sorry it took so long. We might get to the community awards before then, but I don't know. Should I skip to those? Should we postpone the games since you're in here? I was gonna end with the community awards because they're the most important, but maybe while you're here, let's do it because there's quite a few games left to go. And I mean, we abandoned any idea of this being a professional show long ago. Let's do it. We're jumping ahead. The people. I'm fine with moving the community awards. Let's do it. I wanted this to be the climax, but it's my fault for being an entire hour late and then still not being ready. So, y'all are the reason I'm here. The reason I keep coming back to do these streams. First, let's give a shout out to the founders. SimCity 2000. Pizza Hime. V Games. Serena. Frederick Vivor. Mr. Red Eye 75. Object of Power. Magic Joke. Velocitas Eretico. And Emissary Vex. Thank you all so much. It's amazing, like, to just go through these, and most of y'all, wow, indeed, have supported me from the very beginning, and are still, almost all of you, regulars in here. Even some of you who are streamers and very busy. I mean, everyone's busy with their own lives, but still make time to come by and say hi. I'm so thankful. Seriously appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Frequent chatters and raiders. I just wanted to give a quick shout out. Like, I don't have that many awards, and I didn't want people to feel left out because I really do appreciate y'all being here all the time. So just, I went through, and anyone who shows up at least semi-regularly or raids in or just comes by to say hi or says a funny comment, thank you. Thank you to St. Coelacanth, Ellie Sen, Artisasi, Sethosaur, Memory Carp, Questley, Yadiza-san, Pomporo-san, Zoe Apple, Radiated Fishy, Stomp, Soft Taco Raider, Fight Magic Item Run, Sandwichard, Anime Freak, Noctafrosh, Silent Shelf, I Am Ferrico, Ratunia, Dumb Moths, Frederick Vivor, PM Triox, Goran Megazord, Sonbori, Sumi, Jushimatsu-san, Zigzag Zebra, Mr. Red Eye 75, Teruo-san, SimCity 2000, Nanapi-san, Object of Power, Willicitos, Eratico, Pizza Hime, Magic Job, Serena, Kupabue, Equora, Crystallis, Ginjiro-san, J Photic, Emissary Vex, Ilorox, Jadium, The Rurik, Nevika, Lipomaru-san, Rain Pringles, Onichiku-san, Tatsun-san, Mimochi-san, Leo-san, Buta-san, Sushi Ronin, V Games, Teru-san, BM Robin, 13th Horseman. If there's anyone left off, I'm so sorry. I try to get everyone who at least comes in sometimes, raids in, comes by to say hi, just anything. I'm not busy. I might be the exception. No, I mean, I just mean, like, everyone's got their personal lives. And I know as a streamer how much time this takes up to, like, make content. And so I just meant, like, a couple of them, a couple of the founders are streamers themselves, and I appreciate them coming by and making time to watch Twitch, because they're all, like, prolific streamers, and so I know that I just appreciate that. I really do. Thank you all, though. I mean, everyone on this list and more. I mean, there's so many. Y'all make the streams what they are. Community awards and superlatives. 2 slides of that. 2 slides. Most factual. This should be no surprise to anybody. It's Silent Shelf. The Fact of the Day calendar has been such a wonderful addition to the streams. I look forward to them all the time. I know a lot of you do as well. And I'm so excited to hear that we have another year. 2025 will also be filled with calendar facts. So thank you. Most likely to mock me. Oh, this was a tough one. One of the best parts of the stream, right? So many of y'all deserve this award. In fact, I had to give it to 2 of you because you're both so effective and so adept. So this award goes to both Frederick Vivor and 13th Horseman. But y'all, most of y'all are pretty good at this. But I think you 2 in particular. Take the playful mocking, right? It's never mean-spirited. Sounds about right. No matter the game, I know I will love the counter facts, right? Yep. Checks out. I think Frederick was the first one to discover the mocking potential of Deadly Primal Whistling, and just for that. But Horseman is a very good way of doing it as well, so well done. Most likely to point out my poor choice of phrasing. Sonbori. I have a whole collection of Sonbori clips that are just me speaking out of context. It's kind of like that scene in Arrested Development where Tobias listened to himself on the tape recorder for the first time. And to showcase this, I have one more very brief clip show, about a minute long. I hope showing this isn't going to just throw everything into disarray once again, but let's risk it. Oh, right. I've seen a lot of those. There are so many clips. I just brief selection here. Ooh, oh no, that's right. Okay. Y'all are seeing this, right? This is good? Yeah, so just as an addendum to that award, here is Sodenbori at his best, and me at my best. Let's not lie. I'm just going to keep getting deeper in that hole. Okay, I need to work on my docking game. Let's see. That character I was going to poison, they got stabbed before I could poison them, so I can now... Shit. Hey, Project Phantasma, I'm going through all your private stuff. You better come out and pound me. Frederick farted right into my inhaler. Right into that. The spy that came on me or in me? Time, the problem is they come like once every 30 minutes or something. That's been my experience, like few and far between. Yep, I'm coming. Hold on. I'm almost there. We got shafts. You know how I feel about shafts. I don't know. There was something down deep in my brain. I think my 7-year-old self is coming out. It's like, hit it until it comes. Hit it until it comes. Y'all don't do that with the elevators? That's all there is to say about that. So thank you, Sodenbori, for doing the Lord's work out here and catching those. I'm gonna have to get a massage, so I'm glad I caught that part. Yeah. Thank you so much for... I'm so sorry to everybody today. You do have one more. Before you go, I'm gonna jump forward. Most likely to accidentally start a new religion. Silent Shelf. Well done. You unlocked the magic of the bot. Potential we never knew it had. Just with the, what, 23K. So we appreciate you. Thanks so much for coming by. Have a great massage. I'm sorry again. You're appreciated, and we love having you here. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming. Where were we? Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, thank you. All right. Best hypotheticals. This one should also be no mystery. That's Emissary Vex. Would we break up with our girlfriend if we didn't nominate Emissary Vex or something? I can't do it. I don't have the gift, but Emissary does. Thank you for always brightening up chat with interesting topics of conversation. Top Farter. The coveted Top Farter Award. Oh, so many good farters. So many good farters. I wish I could give everyone this award. If you want it. Maybe you don't want it. But there are two clear... This is another tie. We got to give it to Saint Coelacanth and Frederick Vivor. Coelacanth gets, of course, Top Farter Award just for the creation of farts. many of us simply utilize the farts that have been provided to us, but Coelacanth went out and through painstaking effort created a whole collection of random farts for us to enjoy. And for that, you got to get the Top Fart Award. But then Frederick, Sodenboy has had many good farts, but the sheer, at the buzzer, that inhaler fart, you fart as well. I don't think we need an asterisk. I want people to assume whatever they're going to assume when they come into the stream and see this. Yes. That inhaler fart is an all-timer. The timing, and it was the perfect fart. And I know that was just sort of like decided by the gods and fate, but still, that was the perfect fart to load into that inhaler. And for that, we got to give it to Frederick. So thank you, St. Coelacanth and Frederick, for farting it up. Lord of Lore, the Lord. There we go. Maybe in real life too. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. A lot of y'all would qualify for this one, but I want to celebrate Mr. Red Eye 75. So glad I got to meet Mr. Red Eye just because we happened to be streaming Armored Core at the same time in the lead up to Rubicon, and one of the most skilled and knowledgeable Ravens I've ever met. He's an incredible streamer. If you don't follow Mr. Red Eye, he speedruns multiple Armored Core games. He's very good at those games. He was amazing at Elden Ring. He's good at just about everything he tries to do. And then he also has a deep knowledge of Warhammer and Silent Hill as well, and is always willing to share what he knows about games. Thank you, Mr. Red Eye, for coming in here and sharing your big old brain with us. Red Eye is great. This is the first time I've won something since I got a participation ribbon in track and field. Yeah. We're gonna hang the farts next to the track and field. Thank you for the link, Frederick. Best positive vibes. This is a lot of you, but I feel like it's another tie. Whenever these two come in, there's nothing but positivity. It's just, and in their streams as well. It's kind of biased, like not even just in this channel, on this channel, but whenever I go into their streams, it is like the most positive place to hang out. And they've both been very supportive of me as a streamer from the very beginning. So I want to give this to Serena and Goron Megazord. Two more recommended streamers. Great streams, great streamers. They play mostly retro games. But every time I go in there, I'm just like overwhelmed with like how supportive and kind they are, and it's just so much appreciated. So thank you all. The Distance Runner Award goes to Radio Fishy. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm sorry the alert is hidden. This is a janky ass awards stream. I couldn't even get the PowerPoint sourced correctly, so we're looking at like the like the presenter screen or whatever, it's a mess, and I guess stuff is hidden. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for that. So much appreciated. If you're just jumping in, I do have you here. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much. Another great streamer, another very skilled streamer, amazing Elden Ring player. Thank you, Radiated Fishy. So glad to have you. Emissary Vex. Recently resubscribed. That's 17 months in a row. Has been supporting me. Just happened upon me because I was streaming Omicron, the Nomad Soul. When I don't even think I was not an affiliate. Just in the early days, and has been hanging out ever since. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well. It's good to see you back. I haven't been able to catch your streams yet, but I saw you streaming again. Were you back in the U.S. for the holidays? Followed you while streaming my great nemesis. Yes. The game that we can't finish or else it unlocks the final seal holding back Armageddon. Most likely to turn the conversation towards butt rock. This is another very difficult one, and so I just have to give it to 3. We have a 3-way tie. because I feel like equally all three of you are just as likely to take the conversation to Scott Stapp, Creed, Nickelback, or just any kind of nonsense. So it goes to Saint Coelacanth, Object of Power, and Magic Job. The Butt Rock crew. Thank you. Thank you for keeping it butt. Three-way tie. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Top Clipper Award. It should be obvious now, since I've shared my Tobias Funke collection. But doesn't always just clip me, unfortunately, phrasing things in a unintentionally sexual or graphic or just, unintended way. Clips all the time. I have so many Soden Body clips. Thank you, Soden Body. Thank you. Great at, just amazing at, with the timing and, like, catching the moment. Both in terms of, like, getting great clips and also creating great clips. Very adept at the sound drops, the soundboard, and the channel points. Thank you, Soden Body. Blessed. Proud of you. Proud of you. Soden Body is on top of clipping in general. Soden Body is on top of everything. So, speaking of mod appreciation, thank you so much to Soden Body. Couldn't ask for a better mod on it. So supportive. Always helping me out. Since I'm always, what did we decide on, Soden Body? Lejeune Boomer or LeJeunebug. Not sure, but my boomer ass doesn't know how to do a lot of things, and Soden Body is always very patient to point out very obvious solutions to things that I've fucked up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Most helpful. A lot of you are very helpful. Always give me tips and tricks, get me to try things, and oh shit. All right, it's Horseman. Horseman is one of the best hinters I've ever encountered. Never spoils anything, never back seats, and even when it just always picks like the best time, like, hey, have you looked up? Actually, no, I've spent 45 minutes not looking up, and oh, on the ceiling is the hook or the button or whatever I need to notice in order to progress from whatever non-puzzle, very easily solvable solution is currently stumping me. Thank you, Horseman, for all your support. Also, Horseman should get it just because I don't know how many hours Radon would have taken me if not for Horseman's strategy. Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay. Did I just spoil it? Probably. The funniest chatter. I don't really know why y'all come here. I love that you do. I'm not that good at games. Sometimes I think, like, I don't know what I'm offering, but I think I've figured it out, and I think it's you. It's all of you. I would come in and hang out on this channel, not for me, but just for all of you wonderful, kind, hilarious, clever, ridiculous people, just to share a chat with you. So the funniest chatter is a very important award, because I think this is one of the funny. I'm very proud to stream alongside what I think is one of the funniest chats in existence. Y'all are hilarious. My whole clip show is just me laughing at you guys. But this chatter, this community member, is funny independent of sound drops. In fact, doesn't even use the soundboard that regularly. Just has a way of phrasing, is king of the dad jokes. Yeah, doesn't need anything but that chat window to make a great joke. That's 13th Horseman. I don't even know. So many. The most recent one is just the Snooper in 1,000 Times Resist. But yeah, thank you for being who you are. And the top award, and how I wanted to end the show today, but hey, it's a mess. It's a beautiful mess. So we're gonna jump back to the games. But the conclusion of the community awards, the most supportive. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I would come hang out here just to be able to talk to all of you wonderful people. But the channel is what it is because of your kindness and your support, and I'm so thankful. I really am. I can't put it into words. I mean, it's been 2 years as of today. Actually, that's kind of why I was late. I wanted to do this before 2025 started. And then I realized, like, it's the perfect day. I did my first ever stream exactly 2 years ago on January 3rd. That stream does not exist because I didn't know how things worked, and I didn't know I had to save it as a VOD. And so it's gone forever, like farts and wind. And I did like a few, and then I just didn't engage with Twitch. I just watched a little bit of Twitch. I had just joined Twitch. I had not been using the platform for very long. And I just kind of watched for a few months, and then came back and decided to actually start actively streaming in April of that year. If it's not Fred, we riot, I guess. No, right. All of you are deserving. That's why I wanted to make sure I got like a thank you card at the very least. Like, I really do appreciate you. I'm so thankful. Oh, damn it. My goal originally, I just was amazed to even get affiliate, and I thought, well, okay, I'll get affiliate, and maybe a couple friends from real life will subscribe to support me. I never thought it would grow to anything, and it just we keep growing and finding new wonderful people to come in and hang out, and this person has supported me here, as well as like my podcast has been supporting my podcast since we started that. Gift subs, subbing themselves. Game recommendations, just being here, just showing up, just being funny, using the soundboard, being clever, engaging other chatters, being kind, and just, yeah, it is the epitome of support. Thank you, Frederick. Thank you. I'm so appreciative. I'm so happy, so blessed to have gotten a raid from Pizza Hime. About a year and a half ago, maybe just a little under, and have you wander in. Thank you. And this would be where I say thank you for watching the awards, because that was going to be well-deserved. I mean, many of y'all deserve it, but declared himself the most supportive. Thank y'all. We're going to go back. I didn't finish the awards. It's fine, right? We're fine. But seriously, I want to highlight the people who really do extra and make this what it is, but truly, this is what this is why it is what it is. All of you are so equally important to me, and I'm so thankful for you all. Every time you come in, I'm happy to see you. Thank you for being here. This is why I keep doing it. So, here's to another year. Hope to see you then. But I don't know where we left off. Games? What game were we on? Does anyone remember? Little Nightmares?
Slip of the tongue.
A Short Hike? Yeah, I think that's where we left off. Short, sweet, beautiful, calming, lovely. Maybe I'm going to be a little more concise. It's taking me a while, huh? We're Off the Apocalypse, Heart of the Forest. Great recommendation from Frederick. Amazing story. One of my favorite World of Darkness experiences thus far. Bomber Cyberpunk. Is it actually a 10 out of 10 game? Probably not. I am going to rate it as such because more please. I will never stop hyping or recommending or just trying to get the word out about this game because I'm just so happy it exists. Even if it's not perfect, someone needed to step in and fill the Jet Set Radio void. And thank you for doing that. Was it Team Reptile? Is that right? I'm going to get this right. Team Reptile. It hits every nostalgia note while controlling better than Jet Set Radio Future. Yeah, it's I just kind of wanted more. It was like I don't know the size of the studio, but I would have liked, I don't know, some like denser, larger levels and a little bit more variation. But I mean, no, it was perfect. I'd have nothing. No, I mean, but when you all make another one, and I hope you do, maybe just some things that would make another 10 out of 10 game. But no criticism of this. It exists, and I am overjoyed that it does. Number 4, thank you, Horseman, for requesting the Stanley Parable. Until thank goodness you're here. One of the funniest games I've ever played. Still up there. Great experience. I loved it. Great choice. Number 3, Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's a remake of one of my favorite games of all time, and one of the best remakes you could ask for. Updates it in the ways it needs to be updated, and then leaves intact all my favorite things about just the police station and the characters, and yeah, it's just great. I love it. Number 2, I think it sold well, so hopefully, yeah, I hope we do get a sequel. Number 2, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. I can't believe it took me until this year to experience the beauty that is Metal Gear Solid 4. I can't believe I was content living a life where I didn't see where these characters ended up. But somehow I just lived not knowing all these years. And now, having rolled credits on that game, I can't imagine how I was able to just wake up each day and feel like there wasn't something lacking in my life for not knowing where Snake's story was going to lead. But now I do. And, man, that game, the perfect culmination. Of course, we haven't gotten to 5 yet, but for Snake's story, a perfect ending. Number 1 game I played this year from the modern era in between 2024 and the retro era was a request from Emissary Vex, and that is Prey 2006. I loved Prey. This game was so fun. It's so good. It's so bonkers and gory and wacky and surreal and nasty and just frenetic. And for like that style of first-person shooter, I don't know how it gets better than Prey. I loved the world and the enemies and the environments, and I felt for the characters. And man, it had like weird like portal mechanics, and it is just an unhinged game in the best way possible. Thank you, Emissary, for opening me up, like giving me the beauty of Prey through your request. I loved it. Both Prey games are incredibly good in completely different ways. Yeah, one of these days I'll get to experience the other Prey. But for now, Prey 2006 takes it. And finally, the retro era. The majority of what we do here. This list of games outweighs both of the other categories. So this is the culmination, the final leg of the Game Awards. 2 of my favorite games. Yeah, I remember you saying. It was your, I'm trying to remember now. Would you say high school? But when you were younger, one of your favorite games, right? Prey 2006. At the bottom of the barrel, this should surprise absolutely no one. Superman 64. Fuck this game. It's not a hot take. I have the same take as everyone else who's touched this pile of garbage. It took a little piece of my soul, and I never got the whole bit back. I've tried. But I lost something that day. Those several days. A little bit of faith in this world. Let's move on. Number 31, Bible Adventures. Almost as bad. Almost as bad. And yet somehow I would rather play this than Superman 64. I think it's just like not as trying. It's a miserable experience, but it doesn't destroy my soul the way the Superman 64 rings just pull all the energy and will to live out of my heart. Yeah, but it's not good. Let's move on. Number 30, Jack in the Dark. I love those Alone in the Dark games, but this is not the best experience to have. I think you can skip it. It's mostly just frustrating. It was a teaser for the second game, and honestly, as a teaser, probably one of the least effective teasers of all time, because it took what was 10 out of 10 interest in me in going on to the sequel and for a second made me question whether I actually wanted to go through this entire series. I'm glad I did eventually. But this is not the best way to engage with the older Alone in the Dark games. Number 29, Daikatana. There's some fun to be had in the middle. There's some cool shit in this game. There were some cool ideas, but it is bookended by nonsense, and most of its ambition is also full of nonsense. Things just don't function the way they should. If they did, it still would be a pretty mediocre game. But I appreciate ambition. I do. And there are some cool levels, and some cool weapons, and a cool concept behind all of the endless and very just wholly uninteresting lore, and just the AI controlled squad. Oh my god. So just constantly, endlessly annoying, always in the way, always fucking things up. Number 28, Alone in the Dark 2. Bible Adventures just looked bad. Every aspect of Superman 64 looked frustrating. Not a single okay or even just bad thing. All frustrating. It's just, yeah, it's such a frustrating, like, annoying, irritating, just enraging game to play. At least Bible Adventures, like, it also doesn't control well, but just by virtue of, like, well, it's a 2D platformer on the NES. There's, you know, like, Superman 64 is horrible in 3 dimensions, in all the worst ways an N64 game can be bad. It's just compounded. Alone in the Dark 2 is a very funny, interesting, wacky game, and I really loved that series, but, man, I struggled with this one. I constantly just got, like, almost soft-locked by some of these combat encounters. I found it very difficult. I spent 2 separate streams, at least, maybe almost 3, just trying to get through that fucking hedge maze. And the jingle puzzle, the one-time jingle on the bag of coins. I still don't know if I did something wrong, but that seemed to be the case. You get one jingle and then that's it. I don't know. I don't know. It loses some points on just that alone. Number 27, Gex. Enter the Gecko. Am I Gex pilled? I've tried to deny that I am. I've only ever played the second Gex. I've not played 1 and 3. But I loved this game as a kid. And I'm not too proud to admit that I very much enjoyed.
It's tail time.
I enjoyed it once more as an adult. No. It's not good. But there's a part of me that just can't quite give up on Gex. Number 26, Zone of the Enders. A great foundation for the much better sequel that would be coming out later. But it's a cool game. Cool mechs. Feels good to control for the time. Very cool ideas. Very mediocre story. But there was something there, and they expanded it for the sequel. Number 25, Pajama Sam, No Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside. It's hard for me to really... I'm not the intended demographic for this, but as an adult, I still had a pretty good time, and I tried to look at it through the lens of a kid playing this when it came out, and I think it really would have done it for me. To wander around these environments and just, like, all the endlessly, like, fun little Easter eggs, like, things to click on and interact with in the environment. Yeah, just a cute little... I mean, it's good for the intended demographic. I think you can't do much better. Number 24, Mach and X. When I think about, like, actually playing it, I have some sort of negative feelings, but overall, then, like, just the memory of having played it is very good. It was a cool world, some cool ideas, the brain jacking, the differences in your characters that you could, like, swap into, the weird, wacky, very Atlas enemies, the story. It's a cool game. It's a cool game. But a little hard. It's kind of difficult. Number 23, the original Metal Gear. Kojima. For the time, incredible. So ambitious. I sucked at it. But it's I mean, it set the stage for everything to follow. Number 22, Metal Wolf Chaos. Arcadey FromSoft, looks like a Dreamcast game. Stomp around, and just, yeah, fun, fast mech action with one of the most ridiculous stories and some of the best voice acting, in the worst way. The best bad voice acting I've heard in recent memory. It's cool to see how every game in the series after Metal Gear is just the same structure, lots of the same bosses. Yeah. He's just been making the same game year after year, and he could keep doing it. He's earned the right because it keeps being good. Speaking of, number 21, Metal Gear 2. So, original Metal Gear was great to check out for the first time, but that second game, the way it expanded the mechanics, and I could see so much of Solid in this game. It was crazy to see like all of the ideas, like just crawling around, getting under trucks, knocking on walls, to see it all there in that game all those years before. 4 was the first to break the mold. Yeah, this game definitely, like that first game took the mold. This one really solidified it. But yeah, great game. This series is well represented. Number 20, Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel, the Game Boy Color game. Sold in the US is just Metal Gear Solid, but for clarity's sake, it's like those first two games and just improved in every way. And actually, like, I loved playing those first two Metal Gear games to experience them. I don't really ever want to play them again, I don't think. Ghost Babel, I would play again. It was fun. It felt good to control. It had great level design and cool bosses, and is such an amazing feat as a game to see this on the Game Boy Color. Like, what an experience. I was so impressed, like on a technical level. Great game. The best of like that style of Metal Gear, for sure. I would play that over the other two games. Ghost Babel is considered by many to be one of the best, some say the best Metal Gear Solid game. I would rather play anything in the Solid series, but for like that 2D Metal Gear experience, like I think that's as good as it gets, for sure. Man, just like even the animations, the look of that game, I was so impressed. Like as a Game Boy Color game, it was blowing my mind, even all these years later. If I had picked that instead of getting skateboarding, 720 skateboarding instead, I was deciding between those two games. I think at like Toys R Us or something as a kid, and I walked out with the fucking skateboarding game instead of Ghost Babel. But I almost got this. What was wrong with me? Maybe I was just like saving it for my future self. Like, okay, you'll really appreciate in 2024 when you get to experience this for the first time. I think I was just being very considerate of my future self. Number 19, Metal Gear. We played a lot of Metal Gear this year. There's a lot of Metal Gear on this list. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. It's great experiencing that original game with with the visual look and the mechanics of 2 brought into it. But it's one of those experiences that just feels wrong to me. Like all the atmosphere is wrong. The cutscenes are wrong. Everything is just off. Because I know that original game. I played that original game so many times, and it's such an important game to me that I just can't get down with some of those changes. I don't like some of the changes aesthetically, but as a gaming experience, it's great. Although it does kind of break the game to be able to easily go into first-person mode, which I think was in like one of the versions of Metal Gear Solid, like the international version or something. But I'm not familiar with that. But yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still Metal Gear Solid, and that's still a very good time. Number 18. Tokimeki Memorial 2, another very impressive, very ambitious game for the time. The way you're able to like bring in your like name data and have the characters like speak to you and like a pretty close approximation of your name, depending. It's everything I liked about that first game. It's a fun gameplay loop, and it's just a good time, and it's got like quirky, memorable characters. The game is a little less innocent than the original, which is kind of weird for me to play it as an adult, so it loses a couple points over the original on that front. Yeah, you can sort of see like the turn the series is taking. I don't know if it continues to get that way as time goes on. I would imagine that it does, but still, good time. Number 17, Deus Ex Invisible War. I think Frederick said it. If it didn't have Deus Ex in the title, I feel like this would be a fan favorite, like cult classic. Yeah, it doesn't compare to that original game. But if you forget that that game exists, it's an awesome game. It's just, you know, compromised because of designing for console. But some great quests and gameplay. Like, I really liked this game. You loved Invisible War back in the day? Yeah? Suffered for being a Deus Ex game, suffered for being designed for console. Yep. But, yeah, a game that I would recommend for those who like the series or the genre. I think it's a great experience. Number 16, Alone in the Dark 3. This brings it back. 2 was mostly, like, 2 was fun, but frustrating. 3, there were a couple moments of frustration. There always are with that era, but, I didn't have the struggles that I had with Alone in the Dark 2 with 3, and I liked the setting, and it was funny. And it was a change for the series. I mean, I guess the series was always changing, right? We had the mansion, then we had pirates, and then we had, you know, an old, like, ghost town in the west. But yeah, this surpassed only by the original, which I guess is a bit of a spoiler alert. But if you haven't seen Alone in the Dark 1 yet, which you haven't, then you kind of know. It's yet to come. Number 15. Metal Gear 2. Didn't I already have Metal Gear 2? I did. What was this supposed to be? Did I type in the wrong Metal Gear game? What Metal Gear could this have been? It's not... Huh. Wait a second. 16, 15? I don't know. I already did Metal Gear 2 and Metal Gear and Ghost Babel and Twin Snakes, and it's not supposed to be one of the solids because those are higher. Metal Gear also. Yeah, no, just Metal Gear. Remember Metal Gear? Metal Gear's coming too. I don't know. 15, it was something else maybe. I don't know. Metal Gear. Number 14. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly. Everything I loved about the first game, just fine-tuned, honed. I loved the town. Great sense of, like, place and atmosphere, and the same great gameplay. And good story, good mystery, a good spooky experience. Like, those games don't really scare me like they do. Like, some people really are affected by Fatal Frame. I'm not one of them, because it's a little too, like, I don't know, arcadey for me, and just like the looking for the combo, you know, and all like the numbers flashing on the screen, you know, Fatal Frame, zero shot. It's a little too much of that, but that's not a bad thing. It doesn't really scare me, but it has a great creepy atmosphere. And actually, there was a rattling doll that jump scared me. I know that for sure. There were a couple of jump scares. So yeah, great game. Number 13, Echo Knight. I loved Echo Knight. Echo Knight is so good. So good. I really want to check out the second game because I've heard it's better. So at some point, I think there's a fan translation, or maybe just struggle through the Japanese. That's probably not the best way to do it based on my ability, but we could try. But I think, like, I wanted to see more. Like, I wanted to see the mechanics with turning off the lights and how that system interacted with the ghosts, like, a little more developed there. Kind of left a little to be desired on that front. But just for the mystery and the story and the atmosphere and the puzzles, amazing game. Number 12, Ill Bleed. Man, I played some funny games this year. This is near the top of the heap. This game is so ridiculous. It's a janky mess, and I love it for the janky mess that it is. Jump and all. It's just so unhinged and wild, and so many systems, and there's just so much shit going on. And then you add in the narrative and, like, all the cutscenes and voice acting on top of that, and it's my exact type of game. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Ill Bleed gets the cool award. Number 11, Alone in the Dark, the original, the one that started it all. as a massive fan of Resident Evil, it was amazing to see the progenitor, the foundation for what that game built upon. So much of it was there with the mansion and the atmosphere and a lot of the early survival horror mechanics, inventory and limited resources and all that. Hey, Christos, what's going on? Thanks for coming in to say hi. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah. The original is still the best to me. I really enjoyed 3 as well. That's worth checking out for anyone who loves the genre. Great game. And for a game from 1992, Frederick, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you. So much appreciated. You earned the 2024 Most Supportive Award, and you're just already gunning for 2025. Seriously, thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, love that original Alone in the Dark. Speaking of, number 10, Sweet Home. These two, right? These two are like the twin strands of DNA in the Resident Evil and survival horror genre, but specifically that Resident Evil franchise for sure, and this being a Capcom game. I was so amazed and impressed by this game. Yeah, it has its frustrations, for sure. But that's an experience I will never forget. To have such a engaging and interesting mystery and setting and atmosphere on the NES, to have like spooky, creepy enemies, cool puzzles, to be managing my party, and have those RPG mechanics in addition to the survival horror, like limited inventory space and limited consumables. Like, to pair those things together, what a amazing, unique game. Wonderful. Sweet Home was really cool. Also a game that I don't think can be done with modern visuals. Yeah, I think it would have to be so fundamentally changed to be brought into the modern era. I don't know. It would be a completely different experience. I close Twitch for 1 second and I get gifted. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, Frederick, as generous as always. Number 9, back to Kojima. We haven't been gone long. Snatcher. I loved Snatcher. It's Kojima doing Blade Runner as a sort of point-and-click kind of cyberpunk adventure game. Some of the greatest music in any game ever. Visually, I love being in that world. It's funny. It's weird. It's got a good story. And it's Kojima. So glad to finally check this one off the backlog this year. I loved it. More Kojima. Number 8. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. That's why you gotta live here. Never leave. Never leave. When I first finished this, I thought it was my new favorite Metal Gear. As months went by and I thought on it some more, it has not degraded at all in my estimation of it. It's a perfect game. It's one of the most affecting games of all time. It's one of the greatest games of all time. But recency bias sort of like faded away, and because I have played the other Solid games, well, 1 and 2, multiple times over the years, and at a much younger age, so there was nostalgia. So now they're all kind of like in the rear view mirror. I think a couple others beat it out as a favorite experience of mine, but I mean, it's perfect. And I think Frederick is probably objectively right that it's the best it's the best Metal Gear game to return to, most satisfying to play on like the level of gameplay mechanics. 3 is the best to replay, 2 is the best first playthrough, and 4 might be the best ending to a series ever made. Yeah, I think that's all correct. This list is, it's mostly, I'm not really trying to be objective. It's my personal favorites. But then I also weigh, like, as an objective game, like, I don't know. Like, there's a couple, like, Illbleed should not be up so high, but I loved it. But then a couple of things I really liked, but I acknowledged their jank. Yeah, maybe I bumped them down a little bit. I don't know. I'm thinking about both, but yeah. But I mean, it's perfect. It really is. That final boss battle nearly brought me to tears. And cutscene. Multiple times. Multiple tears. Number 7. Resident Evil 2. It's the sequel to my favorite game. One of them. Gaming is always going to be subjective. It is, yeah. Just, you know, sometimes I can feel myself like, I love this, but it's not good on these metrics. And if I were, I don't know, working for like a gaming publication, like an outlet, I would not feel confident like giving a numerical score to this game that coincides with my positive feelings towards it, because I recognize those things, but then, you know, I still feel the way I feel about it. So, you know, I'm thinking about both of those. I'm not really trying to be objective, but I do at least think about it a little bit. I do kind of factor that in. Yeah, it's Resident Evil 2. What's there to say? I still prefer the original, but again, case in point, I think if I had to argue for the better game, this is the better game. But there's something to be said for your first Resident Evil. Speaking of, number 6. It's not that game. It's the remake of the first game, but Resident Evil Remake. It's the original game updated and improved, made scarier. This game, it almost felt weird putting it in the retro awards because it feels so modern. Even when I return to it now, I was like, man, to really remember like when this came out, it feels like it would fit in alongside all those games in that modern batch. But it's, I don't know, is it the best remake ever? It's up there. I can't think of anything that so perfectly like retains the spirit and a lot of the gameplay and atmosphere of the original, and just like, but changes it in ways to make it a completely different experience, wholly different and yet familiar. It's like the best of both worlds. It's like the best you can ask for. Definitely retro. Remake is from the early 2000s, right? Definitely retro. Yeah, I just mean like it is, but when I was going through like, I don't know, a lot of things in that modern bracket, it's like, yeah, in terms of the year that this released, this is where it belongs. But I just feel like it could sit alongside, I don't know, like Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Even though there's, I don't know, maybe like almost a decade separating those two games, it just feels very modern in what it does. Yeah, very impressive for when it came out. The spooks continue. At number 5, Silent Hill 2. Perfect game. Perfect game. It was great to finally roll credits on it. I can't believe all these years I didn't quite see the end. But now I have. And another one, like, man, I was just saving it for my future self. Number 4. Resident Evil. One of the most important games for me. A foundational game, my first horror game. And I just always return to the original. Yeah, there are better games in the series, better sequels. They've improved it and expanded the concept in later games, but that first game just has, it's got that Alone in the Dark, original Alone in the Dark energy. It's got the camp. They all are campy, but this one in particular. Yeah. That's the one for me. Number 3, Metal Gear Solid. My first Metal Gear, a game I had on PlayStation, played as a kid multiple times. Blew my mind as a kid. The story, the voice acting, the characters. I was just enthralled with that world. And it's good to get your Kojima politics at a young age. It's best to get those at a young age. So thank you, Metal Gear, for helping me be who I am. All right, here we go. Number 2. This is kind of tough. But number 2 is Deus Ex. Music is making me want to replay Metaphor, but I know I should wait a few months before doing New Game Plus. It's making me want to just like finish this. I mean, we're done. We got 2 slides left. And just play Metaphor, honestly. Deus Ex, another game. Thank you, Little Me, for not having a computer that could play video games. I don't know. And so never getting to experience this masterpiece. I wish I would have had this as a child. I can't imagine what it would have done. The impression it would have made on me at a young age when this game came out. But yeah, It was a formative game. I remember you saying it would have been for me as well, but I just didn't have access to it. You know. Incredible. Yeah. I almost wanted to give it to the #1 spot. Actually, the #1 surprised me. I was thinking on this for a while. Because there are other games on this list that I thought I enjoyed more, that were more important to me, that I prefer to play. But when I really sat down and thought through this list, there was one that rose above the top and sort of surprised me. You played Deus Ex on PS2. It was ported to it. That's right. I did engage with it on PS2 at some point, briefly. E.T. Oh shit. E.T. Was that? No, never mind. I was about to say, is that what was supposed to be on the side of Metal Gear 2? But no, it wasn't. You're 8 to 9 years old when you played it. Yeah, I wish I could say the same. E.T. is not here because, right, I didn't finish E.T. I tried not to put anything on the list that I didn't clear, so that's why you don't see Omicron or, what else? Subnautica. The only reason I put 1000 times Resist on it is because, like, I put it so high on my list. I think it's incredible. Like, other games, I don't feel confident, like, really rating a game or, like, putting it on a list unless I've gotten to the credits and really seen the whole experience through. And also, like, we're gonna finish those games at some point, so we're saving them for future self. Yeah, no ET. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. That was 2023. Yeah, this is actually, I know the clip show was like everything that's happened since I've started streaming, but these are only games that I've cleared in 2024. Yeah, so I left all the 2023 games off. Yeah, we didn't have a Buggies last year. What can I say? But that would have been, man, I don't know. That might have beaten Deus Ex. I don't know. That's crazy to say. It would have been up here. I think I think I'd rather do a replay of Bloodlines than Deus Ex, honestly. Deus Ex is a better game, more important game, but if we're factoring in like personal feelings and joy, it might be Bloodlines. Anyway, surprising all, potentially. Surprising me. The #1 game of the year, retro game of the year. Most important, most memorable experience I had in retro games this year was replaying Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. It was weird to me because going in, I was like, yeah, I like 2. It's an incredible game. But I still prefer the original on PlayStation, like, because it's got, I don't know, it's just got certain vibes and atmosphere, and it's a very nostalgic game for me. I played it at a younger age, and so it was more formative in that regard. But, man, revisiting Sons of Liberty in 2024 and seeing how endlessly relevant it is, how well it still plays and looks, how affecting that story still is, how important it is, and if I had to sit down and play a Metal Gear game through right now, honestly, I would maybe choose this over the others. Hey, Memochi-san. 聞いてくれてありがとう。翻訳が止まってる。あ、そうなんですか。そうですね。ありがとう、教えてくれて。なんでだろう。このスライドショーやってるから、そうですね。今日のストリーム、今日の配信はちょっといろいろな問題あったのでIt's a janky stream. Yeah, the subtitles aren't working at the moment. Nothing's worked today. We're just struggling through. めもちさん切ってくれてからちょっと見せたいけど本当にありがとうね。私の配信を応援した方のリストにあります。メモチさん、レイしてくれて、見に来てくれて、本当にありがとうございます。今年、2025年もよろしくお願いします。Thank you so much. Frederick, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you. Thank you. Continuing to be the supportive person you are. So much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 is such an incredibly impactful game, always relevant, great story, character, emotional moments, still hit. Didn't it? I know. It's... I didn't think it was my favorite, and now I'm kind of... I think maybe I realized it might be. I don't know. こちらこそありがとう。ございました。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。本当にありがとう。Yep, so that is the retro game of the year. Metal Gear Solid 2. Kojima is all over this list. We don't have that many games left, although I do want to play some more in 2025 and finally play Death Stranding. So I wonder. Obviously won't be as well represented this next year because there aren't that many Kojima games left, although got a few. But yeah. If anyone won this year's Buggies, it is Kojima and all of you. All of you. You need to do a 2024 addendum show where you beat Metaphor. I know. I almost put in like a couple personal picks of like, these are also like my games of the year that I played off stream, but there's only like a couple games that I played off stream. I almost played everything on stream this year. I did very little gaming outside of it. I've been enjoying Balatro and Metaphor, obviously, but I'm nowhere close to the end. Yeah. So, thank you all for humoring me. I'm sorry this awards show was a complete and thorough mess. You're still looking at, like, you know, the templates, the PowerPoint templates. It was late. It was messy. But I hope the intention came through. I appreciate you all. And with that, thanks for watching the 2024 LeJeunebug Awards. See you next year for, I don't know. Wouldn't want it any other way. I'm very glad. I was up very late trying to finish this and then racing around this morning, trying to get it together. And I was like, I wanted to get cover art for all these games. And looking back, like, well, if it was all going to shit the bed, I guess that would have been a lot of effort. I mean, it would have looked better than it did to have at least some art alongside of the, you know, the guidelines and windows or whatever. It's a well-textured show. It was certainly textured. Wow, did it come up at the end? Oh, you did. Calls 911. Yes, you played video games without streaming them. Emissary, you're here. Thank you for coming. First of all, you're on the list. Of course. Of course you are. Thank you for just, first of all, being here. Thank you for being a founder. I did a shout out for the founders. We had a founders list. One of the first. Thank you, Omicron the Nomad Soul. Thank you, David Cage. Shout out to David. Don't shout out David Cage. Never mind. Shout out to Emissary. And you also won the best hypothetical superlative. We should speed through viewer. We can do that. All right, let's do all the, yeah, let's do them for Emissary. Okay, so I just did that, right? Thank you to the people. Yes, Emissary, I don't know PowerPoint. I guess I just don't know streaming software. I have a PowerPoint. We got to look at it this way. It's not picking up the slideshow for some weird reason. Maybe because I was racing around last minute and just, yeah. It's probably like a very basic mistake. But this is the way we got to watch the show. SimCity 2000, Pizza Hime, V Games, Serena, Frederick, Mr. Red Eye, Object of Power, Magic Job, Wells, Emissary, the founders. This is a list of all the frequent chatters and raiders. In the community awards and superlatives, we had most factual, Silent Shelf. Most likely to mock me was a tie between Frederick and Horseman. Most likely to point out my poor choice of phrasing, Sodenbody. There was a clip show that went along with that, but we don't need to revisit that, right? We can just sort of, I mean, I played it, and then we never have to watch it again. And we can scrub all those clips off of Twitch. I was just catching up with chat here. An important part of the stream, in my opinion. I think the most important part. All the other stuff was just like fun stuff to round out the show, like the clip show and the games or whatever. But this is why we're really here. Your hypotheticals elevate every stream. They really do. That is an important superlative in my book. PowerPoint is awful. Most Microsoft software is janky. Yeah, I wonder what should I have done instead? I thought this would be like the easiest way to just throw it together pretty quickly, and it wasn't. Next year, maybe we'll. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stand here like with an easel and just flip pages on a big notepad. Do it like a Dimitri Martin bit. You're the second person to say that about Microsoft software. Yeah, you're both right, of course. Imagine if your mic was muted this entire time. I almost did it because I turned it off. I muted it while I was playing the clip show. Mario Paint, obviously. I appreciate the effort. The graphics are great. Well, I definitely just it was at the last minute me removing like stock art. This is just a template, but thank you. The intention was for it to be better than it was. I wanted to make like actual awards to go. I mean, let's not talk about the things I didn't do. Okay. Best hypotheticals: Emissary. Most likely to accidentally start a new religion: Silent Shelf. For anyone confused by that, just check out the Bottism channel in the Discord server. Soon to be. I will soon be adding a write-up of like some of the things that the bot gave unto us, as well as like I collected all of our speculation and thoughts from that stream in there as well. So like our interpretations of what the bot was saying through its scripture. Top farter went to St. Coelacanth for making the farts. Some incredible farts, and Frederick for throwing that fart in my inhaler, as well as like there were a couple really great timed farts, but so many of y'all deserve this. But yeah, those were the gassiest of the gassy. Lord of Lore was Mr. Red Eye for just being one of the greatest ravens I know, and just a generally knowledgeable and wonderful person. Best positive vibes was Serena and Goron Megazord. Distance runner was you, Emissary. 17 months. And so I so much appreciate you. Thank you. Most likely to turn the conversation towards butt rock was St. Coelacanth, Object Power, and Magic Job. Always bringing up Scott Stapp. Always bringing up Scott Stapp. And I don't mind. Keep them coming. Make images, open them as a gallery in friend view or some other image. Yeah. Next year I'll better prepare. I say that. I'm honored. I'm honored that you choose to be here. That you've chosen to be here for 17 months. Thank you. Also, I know I have some messages from you. I was racing around. Like, I was out yesterday all day. Came home late. Much later than I expected, which is why I had a late start on this. And didn't get it done. So, yeah. Last minute, trying to throw this together as best I could. So, sorry. I know you've sent me some nice messages about trying to do something very thoughtful. I haven't read them in full, but I saw enough to be very overwhelmed by your kindness. So, thank you so much. Top clipper was Sodenbody, as evidenced by the clip show that you don't need to see again, right? We don't need to see that again. And mod appreciation was, again, Sodenbody. And the most helpful was Horseman for he's a wonderful hinter, tips and trickster. The funniest chatter was also Horseman. All of y'all are so funny. Emissary, you're up there too. Horseman just has a way of being very funny without the need for any tools. I'm not dismissing the use of tools. That's why they're there, and y'all are very good at them. But Horseman can be funny, independent of, like, take away the soundboard and all the channel points, he will still make me laugh without fail. And most supportive was Frederick, in a multitude of ways. But the fact that so many of y'all could be on this card means the world to me. Thank you. And with that, once again, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Oh my God. Nothing went according to plan. But when does it? I love that Horseman ran with the kissing hypothetical. He deserves it. Every stream is made by their communities, and this community would not be the same without Vex. Exactly. Exactly. Couldn't agree more. Every one of you is a valued and important, vital presence and part of the community here. Oh, except when you do that. So yeah. That's what I got for today. I was gonna play some games originally after the awards show, but I was in such a rush. I haven't eaten, and honestly, I'm really tired today from last couple days. So I think I'm gonna. You should show us where you are in Metaphor so I can see if I need to replay it. I can do that real quick. Let's see. It's not on this file though. I loaded up a file that I knew was like right next to more. Jankiori starts tomorrow officially. I gotta figure that out. Because we are supposed to record the podcast tomorrow, I think. Bo had to cancel the... Do I want to save my changes to the 2024 buggies? Oh, y'all still looking at this. Whoops. Oh, that's the clip show. Whoops. Did I make any changes? For the positive? For the better? Oh, where is, oh, there it is. This isn't my, latest file, though. Yeah, it would be here. Wait a second. Oh, maybe this was my latest. I guess I'm here. I was thinking I loaded up a earlier save. But yeah, so I don't know if there's a stream tomorrow yet or not. Honestly, I thought about maybe coming back this evening. I'm not sure yet. I just definitely need to jump off for a little bit and take a break. I really was racing around, trying to get this started in time. Need to eat. I think I might just be gone for the rest of the day. I think taking a break before work starts back up. But so I'll post it in the Discord server. But the only thing like standing between us and the jank is wanting to finish 1000 times resist. But I might just fit that in on a weekday stream. Because y'all waited long enough. It's already the 3rd. We got to get that golem. We were rolling around at the speed of sound. It starts next stream. Yeah, it will. I think I need to start it. I think we got to do golem before I'm allowed to. And yeah, I was trying to finish 1000 times resist before the awards, so I could like properly rank it. But that ship has sailed. That janky ship has sailed. So, but yeah, this is where I am. But you pivoted on your Janky submission. It'll be an NES game now. All right. I'm glad to hear it's not NES. That era is a little more forgiving, generally. A janky SNES game. I'm excited to find out what it is. But I would love to play some elephant games. I think that's up to y'all. Are you gonna request some elephants? So still pretty early in the game. This might be a 200-hour game for you. It might. I've already put in... Like, I've left it on a lot. So I haven't actively played for 30 hours. But yeah, but at the rate I'm going, maybe this will be... Maybe we'll see it on the 2026 buggies. Yeah, anyway. Your playthrough was around 100 hours? Yeah, and you're a lot faster than I am. So let's say 200. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for today. I'll let you know if it's gonna be tomorrow or yeah, what day the next stream is. But I guess expect Golem, and then somewhere thrown in the end of 1000 times resist. Deserve the break. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I streamed a lot this break. I really did. I need to take a little bit of time. I'm kind of worn out, and I need to recharge before I go back to teaching. But I appreciate y'all. There's a reason I kept doing it. It's because I love being here and talking to y'all and playing games with y'all. Seriously, thank you. I've said it, I know, a lot, but I appreciate y'all showing up today. It was great to celebrate this with you, to celebrate you with you. I look forward to another year of hanging out here on this channel. Good stream. Thank you. Thank you again. Jank did not get in the way. It's part of the charm. It's part of the texture of a LeJeunebug stream. I'm going to send you along to the Rurik. Great channel. Great streamer. Almost always plays games in Japanese. Is very good at Japanese. Does live translations. Great voice actor. Yeah. I love having a chance to raid the Rurik. Currently playing Mega Man 3. And I'm going to take a break. And honestly, maybe play some Metaphor today. Maybe just sit back and play some Metaphor. All right, raid's ready to go. Thank you all for coming. Be well. Take care. Thank you again for a great year. Until the next one. Bye-bye.